A peaceful, idyllic evening on the Tigris in Baghdad, the capital of Iraq. Everything appears normal. Life runs its normal course on this November afternoon. Here, on the banks of the river, there's no sign of the bloody battles which have been raging between Iraq and Iran for 2 years. Although the front is only 80 miles away, that's about 2 hours by car, it's as though the war didn't exist at all. The Iraqis go home in the evening, apparently untouched by what goes on around them. At the beginning of November, the Iranian troops began the Muharram offensive. Since then, fighting has been going on day and night on the front, between Basra in the south, eastwards from Baghdad to Mandali. If in the past weeks a positional war has been waged, it seems that this time it would have been a different military altercation. The attack in this forgotten war in the Gulf came as a surprise to the Iraqis, but they were not unprepared, for Ayatollah Khomeini has constantly said he intended to chase his sworn enemy, Iraqi State President Saddam Hussein, out of Baghdad. For his part, Saddam Hussein, according to his own words, wants to bang the depraved heads of the Iranians until the Iranian people elect someone who is not depraved but sensible. These are grand words, while on the front more than 150,000 people have given their lives, and the tally grows daily larger. The street scenes in Baghdad are deceptive. Since the war began, life is no longer as normal as it would seem here to an outsider. In the meantime, everyone born between 1948 and 1962 has been called to arms. Nearly every family has a son in the army. In Baghdad, there's hardly a family who has not known someone killed, wounded, or captured. Until a year ago, the government in Baghdad has been compensating relatives of those killed in the fighting by giving them a car. Now, they haven't the money. The effects of the war on daily life can be felt. Inflation in the last year has risen more than 50%. Iranian aircraft have attacked oil installations, and, as here in Suleimania, a sugar factory. But this is little compared with the endless obliteration of human life, which has led to protracted upsets in production and the service industries. Many of the fathers and brothers of these school children have already been killed or captured. This girl is paying homage to the fallen and sings a song of Solomon to the Iraqi ruler Saddam Hussein, who, according to this song, is loved by all Iraqis. Patriotism here is organized. It's a question of duty. These are the sacrifices in this war, nameless corpses. When they were still alive, they hardly ever questioned why this war was ever taking place at all. Iranian soldiers died so that Islamic fanatics could have peace at home. Iraqi soldiers died because the Arab nationalism of Saddam Hussein had provoked the war. The Iraqis have not wanted to fight any more for a long time. They are now seeking peace. But the issue has become the saving of the Iraqi state domain. The victims, they died for imaginary ideologies. They leave behind wives, children. Irrevocably bloodied by this war, the younger generation, which eventually will have to solve the political and economic future of both countries. Here, it lies on the battlefield. A camp near Jassan. These Iranian prisoners of war have survived the hell of battle. Khomeini intones as usual. Whoever falls in a holy war goes directly to paradise. Thus, the oppressed, exhausted soldiers are just human material, discarded like refuse. Of conditions in paradise, there is no talk. A swig of water, for many, this is paradise. A frightening number of children and youngsters can be found in these camps. Pitilessly, they're thrown into the battle as minesweeper commandos. What can be going through the heads of these youngsters branded by battle? Do they still believe in victory, in righteousness? Such pictures of misfortune, however, have no influence on the political decisions when and how the war will be ended. So the war will continue, the killing, the destruction, independently of the high blood sacrifice which the war has already demanded. This is the Gulf's forgotten war, a war, as in every war, in which there are only losers.